everyone. My name is Joe Tibbs. I'm the president of HAPevolve. And today, as part of our Solution Spotlight series, I'm extremely pleased to have with me Chad Benson, who is a vice president with CommerceHealthcare. CommerceHealthcare is a long-standing partner of HAPevolve and has done some very significant work in supporting hospitals in Pennsylvania, as well as other clients across the country in helping drive additional revenue mechanisms for them as they navigate some of the challenges of just hospital operations. Chad, welcome today. Thank you so much for being here. Tell me a little bit more about CommerceHealthcare.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Great question. And we work with hundreds of systems across the country, and we work in healthcare specifically with hospitals, healthcare systems, as well as long-term care and other facilities in the industry to help generate revenue through a process that they're doing today, which is simply paying their suppliers. It's something that every system does. And it's a no-cost solution to each of these systems, but it allows them to change the way they're paying their suppliers and generate additional revenue.
Chad, you mentioned that all healthcare systems are generally doing something along the same lines. What is it that differentiates CommerceHealthcare from maybe some of the other organizations that do something similar to you?
Sure. CommerceHealthcare is ultimately a part of Commerce Bank, which is headquartered out of Kansas City. And any bank can provide card payment solutions like we do. What we found is, being specialists in healthcare, it enables us to go in and find some things that others aren't really set up to do. And we've come in and found, in some cases, tens of millions of dollars to add to those programs, driving additional revenue back to those organizations.
So Chad, you talked a little bit about how Commerce's approach is a little bit different from that of the other players in this space. And can you talk to me about your approach? What is it about Commerce that makes you guys so effective in identifying new opportunities in organizations that have existing mature programs in the card payable space?
And we've been in this game for a long time. We have data that's just quite unbelievable. When you talk about big data, this is certainly one of those areas where it comes to useful fruition. So it's the way we treat not only the clients we have in the healthcare industry, but it's also the way we treat the suppliers. You can't have a viable program without suppliers. There really are three players. There's the healthcare system, there's Commerce, who is the conduit, but then there's the suppliers. So we really take a lot of time into how they're handled and making it a win-win for both the organizations as well as the supplier.
Talk to me a little bit about what are the financial benefits for organizations in deploying a card program like the ones that Commerce provides?
I think the most significant thing that people struggle to realize is that there is more opportunity. And in many cases, they're working with a provider today who has established a program that has driven revenue back to their organization. And we come in and we just supplement what they're doing. So we don't ask folks to disrupt the relationships that they have today. And that allows us to identify what additional opportunity is out there. And along that same line, what revenue impact that would have back to your organization. It doesn't mean that your current provider isn't doing it properly. It just means we may be doing things a little bit differently that allows us to capture relationships with those suppliers that you're not having on that program today, generating additional revenue.
What are some of the things that you think are going to be changing as it relates to healthcare finance generally, and maybe more specifically, the supplier provider relationships and how those transactions get executed?
We're seeing the timeliness of payments needs to be increased. We're seeing healthcare organizations look at when they want to pay suppliers and how they pay suppliers. So really taking a holistic look at payment strategies overall, as just opposed to let's pay these folks and get it out the door and get it moving, or the philosophy of I need to hold my money and gain as much float as possible. people are really taking a look at that too, because the benefit is changing in the current environment as opposed to years past.
Well, Chad, on behalf of HAPevolve and myself, I just wanted to say thank you for the time and for the expertise that you're able to share with us today. For anyone who's watching, we'll have Chad's contact information available in the video description below. And certainly feel free to reach out to any of the HAPevolve team for more information about our partnership and our relationship with CommerceHealthcare. But Chad, again, thank you so much for your time, for your expertise, and for your willingness to share some of that with us today.
Joe, thank you. Thank you to HAPevolve and HAP and the partnership we've had. You guys are certainly doing great things for healthcare across Pennsylvania, and we appreciate the relationship.